All right, so a little informal video. This guy will be featured in the podcast coming down the line. Let me briefly put that out of the way and get back in frame. But this is an informal video. Obviously, I don't look as professional as I normally do. I've got my t shirt on. If you look at it, it's the Tulane Green Waves, American Athletic Conference Championship winners making it to the playoffs. This is a good segue. We had a guest on, and this is a video setting I may be using in the future. I'm going to play around a little bit with this. But yeah, welcome back to the podcast. First off, and the Whisper's Rob. Thank you to one of my previous guests who got that for me as a birthday present a little while ago. One of my best friends. So happy that he threw that my way. Very kind of him. Can't appreciate that more. But yeah, the podcast will be back. I've got 2 episodes that are sitting, ready to be edited. I've dealt with a long-term illness, nothing major, just kind of an annoyance. But hopefully I'm over that now. I am over that now. Hopefully I don't get anything in the spring, allergies I get, but good enough that I'll survive that. But just wanted to welcome you back to the podcast, give you an informal little briefer on what's coming up, what we got, what's the latest. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well. I've been putting out some content basically last night. I threw out a little bit previously, but basically last night was the first content that I've thrown out on the With Sports Rob Facebook page and Instagram page. You can find those at the respective sites. Just searching With Sports Rob or going to / With Sports Rob on either Instagram or Facebook. Follow me there. Please follow me. Get my socials built up. Respond to some of this stuff. I would love to get interactive content. You can also find the new webpage at withsportsrob.studio. I'm building that. It's been built up a little bit. It's not perfect. There's still some things I want to do to it. But it's got some content and it has some links, and we'll give you the basis for how to get to places. But yeah, this is a very informal. You can even see my undershirt, which is ludicrous. My hair, it's a mess. But whatever. We're just doing this informally to give you the informal announcement that With Sports Rob is back. We'll be putting out the next podcast, hopefully by the weekend of next week. That'll be Adam Shale. I mean, you probably saw, if you are kind of a follower of the content, you saw that I had posted, I believe, 2 short videos, reels on Instagram and Facebook about Adam Shale's appearance. But yeah, he'll be on discussing minor league baseball, some kind of delayed New Jersey Devils stuff, but still relevant. The Devils they're not good, and they proved it this year. I mean, it'd be great to get a Rangers fan on. I think the following guest. I know we didn't talk hockey very much on that podcast. Aside from, we did get a little bit, and that'll be 2 weeks from today or tomorrow. But yeah, that guest discusses a little bit of the Olympic hockey. He gives credit and kudos to the women's and men's teams, which was fantastic theater in the men's, especially both teams, but fantastic results. And that'll be Andrew Rockman. But Adam Shale is next. I will be throwing up some content as kind of teased on the socials. Again, facebook.com/withsportsrob or instagram.com/withsportsrob. We'll be throwing up some content over the next couple of weeks over the course of the NBA playoffs. With right now, it's going to be Scott, who's a previous guest on the podcast. You can find him on the episode about Tulane, and we cover other things as well. He's a brilliant guy. Obviously, went to Tulane, but yeah, I'm kidding. I didn't even graduate from Tulane. I just went there, but fun experience. But yeah, get back into the swing of things with Sports Rob. You can follow us everywhere. You will see us on YouTube as soon as I can. I'll be putting these upcoming content with Scott, which are going to be NBA playoff info, previews, discussion, analysis. He's got, the reason I did this, if you look at my socials, you'll see he posted a video of Bomani Jones discussing Karl-Anthony Towns with a guest, and that would spark a fantastic conversation. So that'll hopefully be the opener to what we do. I'm not exactly sure when we'll be doing that. We're going to have to work out the schedules, but that'll just be quick hitters on social, maybe some YouTube shorts, maybe try and build up content on YouTube between doing podcasts. But thanks for sticking with me. We'll be back soon. Again, very informal. You can even see the mirror effect. You can even see crutches over here, which are not mine, but do exist in my house. Yeah, so this is not the studio. This is just a spot. Wanted to do a little informal shot. Wanted to show off the neon, which will have a home on the podcast. Maybe not in the next two because those are previously recorded. I apologize for that. I will make note of that in the intros to both those. But maybe not. Hopefully, by the time I get around to the next podcast, which will hopefully be Nick Fox. He works at NBC Sports, so and Peacock. NBC Sports is back, the network, the division. So hopefully we'll discuss the Olympics. He's also a Yankee fan. We're going to be doing a lot of baseball content over the summer. Probably putting out some live podcasts. I've already discussed that idea with some people. So I'll have to work on getting my live act together and doing that whole thing. But yeah, we're working towards getting the content back. I'm working towards it. And the guests will be hot and heavy and furious. And I can't wait to get this back on air. Can't wait for you guys to see it. And I do appreciate Scott for agreeing to do some quick hitters, some hot. They're not going to be hot takes, but hot take like they'll be very detailed. They'll be quick, but super interesting, super analytical. He's a very smart guy, and he puts his heart into anything he does. So I appreciate him coming on. He's a very busy guy too. I've given him the intros. He's in the service industry, but he keeps busy. He's the guy at a restaurant, so he's doing a lot. But I appreciate him coming on and agreeing to doing some Instagram, Facebook, possibly YouTube Shorts content. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Saw some people either watched or responded to the content I had put up overnight. But yeah, if you have any thoughts on the Knicks, you can shoot them my way. You can message me on Instagram with SportsRob. And I'm putting out I've got an email address for fan viewership. If people want to get in contact with me and have any ideas or desires to be on or thoughts or whatever, you can get at me at withsportsrob, all one word, just withsportsrob @yahoo.com. I haven't checked that email very much. I'll try and check it more regularly. But yeah, appreciate you sticking with me. Sorry for all the delays in getting things together, but I will be back. And hopefully we'll get out some NBA content. We're doing a lot of baseball stuff over the summer. Obviously, we'll be covering the NBA playoffs. We'll try and see if I can get anyone that will discuss the NHL. Very happy the Knights could get by the Mammoth. That series, a lot of people were saying the Mammoth were going to win it. It was a very, obviously it's wild card against, I think the Knights won the Pacific, but I know it was 94 points to 91 points in regular season standing. So, it was a very close series. But yeah, I'm happy the Knights got by the Mammoth. You're learning my fandoms. I lived in Vegas for a year. I love Las Vegas. Used to be a big poker player. One of my offshoots from sports. But yeah, don't do that anymore. Well, occasionally. I gotta get back out there. I want to see the Sphere as well. So yeah, if you got any thoughts on the NHL playoffs, the NBA playoffs, and I did post something about the NFL draft because the Jets had a very good NFL draft. It's just the draft. We know the Jets are in the NFL. But yeah, if your team had a good NFL draft. If you like the class, if you hate the class, if you got any thoughts on the draft or baseball or basketball or hockey, get at me at withsportsrob@yahoo.com. DM me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will try and put out some content responding to what you say, either in some kind of a reel, a post, or a video. And thanks, guys. You are much appreciated. Sorry for the delay again. Can't wait to be back. We'll be doing this. Let's get at it. Thanks, everyone.